Hey, boy. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm not getting any audio from you. There it is.
Can you hear me?
I can now. Yeah, I can now.
Oh, okay.
Sure
What?
can.
I see John.
You see me?
No, I see your picture thing popping up.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not on just yet. I was doing some stuff.
What are you doing?
Stuff.
Now, you're going to have to be a little bit more specific.
I'm I was doing stuff. Hang on.
What
I'll
is
show you in a minute.
this?
Hang on.
Did you
Oh, I
change
see.
your diaper?
Hang on. Oh, dang. I got to go to the app. It just did me on the phone. Hang on.
Get on there, boy.
Hang on. I got to transfer to the app. It did you like a phone call. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Is this high quality entertainment for our fans? Hang on. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Here we go. There's Shane. I see Shane. How
Yep.
you doing tonight, sir?
Doing great.
Doing fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel,
So,
how
go ahead.
you doing, Daniel?
Good. I'm in here.
You're here, but you're not here.
I don't know about Aaron because he chose to be online, but I don't know if he's not joining up. What?
Mine always says I'm online, but you know how that goes.
Does somebody got a fan or something on in the background? I'm picking up a background noise.
I heard it
Oh.
when I heard it when I
Might have been
came
me.
in. I know who it was. Someone's mic. Daniel, is your mic too near a speaker? Shane, is your mic near a speaker? Or anything magnetic? There it goes. Was it you, Shane?
No, wasn't me. I didn't do anything.
Well, you touched it and it magically went away. So, oh, buddy, there. Oh, well,
Can you hear me or no?
I got you.
Oh.
It's gone now. Anyways, did y'all see the new Ghostbuster trailer?
Oh, yeah.
How do you
People
feel
hating
about
on
it?
it. They're like, what was wrong with the other movie? It sucked. Why did we want the other one? The other one, they were trying too hard.
Well, you had the all men, which was a hit. Then you tried the girls. That was a one-hit wonder. You want to call it that. And now I guess you're moving to the kids aspect of it, or see how the kids react to it. So I don't know.
So you had the first Ghostbusters movie, and everyone really liked that one. Like, even I think it's an okay movie. I like it. I mean,
Yeah.
Did it change my life? No, but I mean, it's a fun movie to watch. But I can understand why there's so many fans. And then you had the cartoon, the real Ghostbusters, which I remember that as a kid, and that was
I
just
liked it.
sell toys. And then
Yeah.
you had Ghostbusters 2, where they're like in the sewers and shit, and they got that ooze.
Yeah.
And I remember we actually went to the movies to watch that as a kid. I remember going to see that with my dad. And watch that movie now, and it sucks. Like, it's a bad movie. And
Really?
the guy in the painting, the stupid guy in the painting that wants to eat the kid or whatever the fuck it is. You don't remember this? Yeah, because it's a piece of shit.
What's his name?
Crew, everybody's there, the whole cast, they all come back. Ghostbusters 2, it sucks.
Oh, yeah.
I forget the guy's name.
But and then they did the reboot, and I thought, okay, they're going to reboot, and it's going to be like they're passing the torch on to these girls, and nope, it's a whole new universe, and our actors are just going to show up in there. And by the way, one of the guys is dead, and there you go. And
I thought the Ghostbusters Extreme cartoon was real good.
oh, that was the one where they did hand it off to somebody else, some new.
Yeah,
kid.
it was a guy. It was a guy in a wheelchair, a Latino girl, and I think 2 white guys.
Yeah.
So, I think they were done like that. Shane, I think it would have been better. They made a movie the forget the girl one, the all women, and just did that one. I think you would have done a lot better.
Yeah.
I think it would have been a hit.
Right.
You did just like that, passing the torch like that.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. I'm just not that big. It's not. I mean, I get people have their own things. I'm just not that big of a Ghostbusters
I
fan.
already tell you what happened already. I already know. The earthquakes is the ghost prison cell. I already know what it is. It's a prison cell and it's breaking down. That's why they're seeing ghosts again. The cell is breaking or losing power, so all these ghosts are getting out. I already tell you that's what it is.
What are the? How long is the trailer? I haven't seen it yet.
2 minutes, two and change.
I need to take a look at it and see.
So I think it's a containment unit. Write down. Does it sound
Yeah.
like it's going to be? I think it's the containment unit breaking down, and that's why. And I'm all about adults breaking property. I mean, city personal property, but when you got kids destroying city property, it's a different thing. Like, darn kids, you just blew up our clock tower.
So this is set back in what time period is this in?
It's 30 years late. It's been 30 years since someone's seen the last ghost. And I think it's Egon. I think it's Egon's granddaughter.
Okay, yeah, because Egon's dead. The actor's dead.
Yeah, so I think it's Egon's granddaughter, and the mom inherits the house. The kids find the Echo One. They find the trap. They find the proton packs. All of a sudden, there's earthquake. You watch the earthquake. Watch it.
Yeah, of course it's got that kid from Stranger Things and It.
He's a good kid. He's a good actor. It's a good role for him.
Oh, John, I sent y'all a Facebook thing. When y'all get a chance to check it out later.
What is it?
It's this guy I watch. He's a YouTuber. He's pretty funny. He's talking about in Russia they have these slap contests. Have the grand champion lost today? How like devastated he is and stuff. It's funny.
He lost today. The grand champion is slapping.
Yeah, the grand slapper.
Remember they used
Yeah,
to
boy,
slap the shit out of him?
the way they slap, boy, is no joke. You some of them are out cold, boy. How bad they get slapped. It's not. And
You
you're
see
like,
the sweat popping off the sweat.
they zoom in on that shit too. It's hilarious.
You see it like just coming right off them, and you're like, dang. And then you see some of them like,
Yeah.
don't.
But one today he was like,
you're out.
you see what he's like. It's hilarious because he's like, I'm surprised they didn't need sound mufflers in front of the fight in front of the area with how the sound. It was bad, boy. That guy. I feel bad for the champion guy.
I guess you get thrown. You're always gonna get dethroned, I guess. But
Yeah.
damn, I probably could take one of those slaps. That guy's hands like covering the whole guy's face. That's what I was seeing. Like, God, the hands big as damn sausages.
They
Yeah,
couldn't play the damn Ghostbusters theme. They had to play that stupid somber ass music. They couldn't.
Got knock it up a notch.
I
I
guess.
don't know. It's like the girls
Knock
are
it
saying.
up a notch.
I'll judge it when it comes out. I'll give it a shot. You know?
That trailer reminded me of the Power Rangers movie. A lot of that. Felt that kind of
Kind
vibe.
of a mystery, don't
Yeah.
tell you a lot kind of thing.
Yeah. What about the Wonder Woman trailer? Y'all seen that? Wonder Woman 84?
I gotta watch. I that trailer, it just bored me.
Oh.
It bored me. It just bored me. I ain't gonna lie, it bored me. I thought it'd be a little more dramatic, a little more glamorous, but like, oh man, she's whipped. I saw one guy. He's like, oh, she's what do you call it? She's swinging from lightning bolts. If that amazes you, okay, all right.
Well, I don't know why they had the origin movie. They went to the downtime. Now they're going back to the what is it? The 70s or the 80s?
84.
That's the 80s, yeah.
I was like, I don't know. We're seeing
And then
much more trailers.
Chris Pratt. What's his name?
Yeah, Chris Pine.
Pine. Dang it, I was getting messed up. Chris Pine's character's still alive somehow.
More questions than answers.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'll watch it. And they gave her some like badass, I guess the God armor.
Yeah.
She was at Amazon. She has the God armor now. So
Did y'all watch the episode of? Have y'all been watching the Crisis on Infinite Earth? Any of those?
No, I heard it was pretty good. When you saw it,
Yeah, this last episode was really good. I was going to tell John what happened to the Smallville universe. You learn what happens.
Mm.
I guess we'll wait till he gets back to learn about Smallville. Um, they got Kevin Conroy in there as Bruce Wayne,
What?
and
That's cool.
like when you first, it's it's Batwoman, and she's been told that she's got to go find Bruce Wayne, and he's supposed to be like this paragon of courage or something. And she goes to Wayne Manor. It's on an alternate Earth, and she goes in there and like he says, "I'm looking for Bruce," and you hear him from around the corner. She's like, "Who's looking for? It can't be Kate. She's dead." And it's fucking him. Kevin Conroy comes down. He's got this robot suit on, but he fucking comes.
Ah!
Yeah,
I
it
see
was
you shaking. I
cool.
see you're very excited. So, was it good?
Oh yeah, no, it was a good episode. But I was going to tell you what happened to Smallville.
Go
They
ahead.
tell you what happens to Smallville. You
Well,
want to
okay.
know?
It tells you what happens to it.
Yeah. What happens to that universe? What happened to Superman and all that? What?
It's going to tell you. Or you saw it already.
I've already seen it.
How many episodes are into it already?
Two, and tomorrow
Two.
that will be number three.
Uh, is it on the DC channel? The DC
Not
app?
yet. No, it's on CW though. It's free. It's on their app.
Let me. I hate to make you wait. Go ahead and tell me.
Okay, so
Well, do
they
y'all
have
want
to
to
know
know?
that
Aaron, do y'all want to know? You want to watch it?
they're looking for. They're not going to watch it,
Okay.
and they're not going to remember anyways.
And I'm
Um,
not here.
they're looking for a Superman that's supposed to meet this kind of description that he can help the team. They're looking for this special Superman, and Lex Luthor gets this book, and he decides he's going to go kill all the Supermans because he doesn't fucking like Superman. So he's jumping around universes, just killing random Supermen, just fucking killing them. And he gets to Smallville, and they're like, "Hey, are you Clark Kent?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like chopping some wood, and the other Superman's like, "Well, I can kind of do that one handed. Seems like you're breaking a sweat." And the guy's like, "What are you guys doing here?" And then they vanish, and then Lex Luthor shows up, and he's like, "I'm going to kill you." And he like pulls out some kryptonite, and he holds it to him, and like Clark's not even phased, doesn't bother him at all. And he's like, "How's this not bothering you?" He's like, "I gave up my superpowers. I don't do that anymore. I'm on a farm now." And so Lex Luthor is so pissed off. He's like, "How could you just give it up?" And he's like, "Yeah, I kind of already had this conversation with you, and then you decided to go be president. So why are you worried about it?" And he just closes the book and just vanishes. And then Clark Kent goes back, and he's got like him and Lois get married, and they got two daughters or something like that, and they live on this farm, and that's it.
That's it, huh? Well,
Clark Kent walks out into the sunset. Oh, he punches Lex though right before he leaves to knock him out. But it's like I'm still stronger than you, even though he's just a normal man now.
Yeah.
So
well, that's kind of a letdown. I thought it was more dramatic.
no, 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 no. But what's cool though is Brandon Roast Superman. Now that is the shit.
Really?
Oh yeah, that dude. It looks fucking like Superman. I mean, it's like that's it. They got it. They nailed it. And his acting is on point, just like it was in the movie. It's fucking great, man. So him and that other Superman, they start beating the shit out of each other and like fucking blowing out windows in the cities and shit, knocking over buildings, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Pretty cool.
What do you think of the trailer? Did you watch the whole trailer now already?
That Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. I just watched it while we were talking.
Wait, what did you give back? 50-50? No. Is it a watch it before or a dollar theater watch for you?
I mean, the only thing that trailer's got going for me is maybe Paul Rudd. Maybe he can save it. But I didn't see, where's Venkman? Where's the other ones?
It's 30 years after the last Ghost. It might be all dead. Or,
Guy.
I don't know. They're out in the country. They're fucking driving the Ecto one in a cornfield. I mean, I don't know, man.
What I tell you, that's what it is. Egon took the cell, to prison cell, took it, buried it in a mine shaft. So he thought they would stay on the ground there if they did break down. That's all it is.
No Ray, no Venkman, the black guy. What's going on?
A lot of those actors are dead, man.
Only one is dead. The rest of them are
just
still alive.
The guy with the glasses is dead.
Yeah, Egon's the only one that's dead. But the thing about Ghostbusters, look, I don't know, man. It just that last reboot. I'm telling you, the first movie was good, but all the movies that have come after, 2, the one with the women, now 3, they don't. What's the point? I mean,
Trying to get that spark going again.
Make some money, damn it.
But now they're coming from the kids' angle, so now it's going to be kiddos. I mean, that'll be good for the kids, I guess. But
now kids are gonna try to steal cars or some shit. Oh.
It's Harriet the Spy, or no, Matilda. It's fucking Harriet the Spy and Matilda merging and having a fucking child and riding around in a fucking Ghostbusters car. It's like if take the movies of my childhood and you combine their all DNA to a Chinese fucking pig monkey and threw it on the fucking screen.
Speaking of the pig monkey.
Pig monkey.
Yeah, didn't you see that link Aaron sent us? The fucking pig monkey they made in China? It only lived a week or something.
It's a pig monkey. Why are we doing this?
They're trying to grow,
part of it. Anything we do.
They're trying to grow human organs into animals. So, like, let's say if you your kidney goes out, we'll just grow a new kidney for John and this pig right over here. And you're like, come here, pig. I'm gonna beg you.
So, you're telling me there was a sick monkey and they were trying to grow a monkey part from the pig?
Yeah. They're trying to grow monkey parts in the pig. Got to start somewhere.
I was like, what the hell is it?
Could be a good thing. Could be a bad thing.
That's how Extra Squad started. The Neo Sapiens. How it begins.
Oh, yeah.
You try to make someone do the job for you.
See where they fucked up in making those bastards smart. Why the fuck would you do that? Why would you make them smart? It doesn't make any sense. You can't afford a couple of smart guys to supervise. It's the stupidest fucking thing ever. Like,
that sounds about right, man. It's cheap, man. It's hard. It's expensive getting guys to mar them. I know. I'll get some smart ones to mar them themselves. Bam, cakewalk. I ain't gotta do nothing.
Yeah, look how that shit worked out. And then what's really fucked up is the smart ones made even smarter versions of themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, man. Yeah, that was a bad call.
Yeah, they made mutants and shit. It got bad real fast.
Yeah, that was just one mistake after another. Yeah, so I'm going to AEW on Wednesday.
Excited?
Oh yeah, man! I got my Bret Hart glasses. Let's go.
Your Bret Hart glasses? You gonna wear them?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking wear them damn things in there. Wear them the whole night. Huh?
What are you gonna do if they ask you to come up and wrestle?
I get up there and fucking wrestle there. What the fuck do you think I'm gonna do?
Stretch it out, though. Stretch it out.
If Cody Rhodes walks up there and he's like, "Hey, come on, big man, get up here," fucking, I'm going in.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
Watch me.
All right, you stand here. This guy's gonna super kick you. You got 50-50 shot. It might just land right on your shoulder, and the other 50 you can land right on your chin. So 50-50. You good with that? Let's go. Do it.
There might be 15,000 people there cheering. I mean, I'll be
his ass kicked.
I'll be fine. Whatever happens. I doubt that kind of shit's gonna happen though. The most I might get is like Dean Ambrose comes walking in from behind because he usually comes in from the crowd. You might see me on there smiling. That might be the end of it.
Patting you on the shoulder.
Looking all sweaty.
Yep. Good old wrestling.
Oh yeah, Cliff's gonna be there.
The one you like?
Yeah, Cliff's a couple of sections over from me.
What?
Yeah, Cliff's gonna be there too.
Who's that guy? That wrestler you said you liked with the white jeans?
Oh, Orange Cassidy. He just fucking wrestles with his hands in his pants.
That is skill. Right.
He has no striking. It's all dodging and kicks. It's all dodging and kicks and just throwing his body at him.
He's like an old school video game. Super kick. Super kick. Super kick. You gonna do anything else? Kick.
What he likes to do is he likes to get at the end of the ring, go off the ropes, jump through and just body land him. Just all body. No arms, no bracing. He just torpedoes straight into him. You just gotta help them bastards catch you because you're going straight in. He can't put his hands down. He can't move his hands. The hands have to stay in the pockets at all times.
We were talking about me and my Sally's cousin, whatever husband. He goes, he must have like grips. He must have someone like some grips in his pocket because you gotta have that urge to jerk your hands out,
He's got like some shit that stuck his hands in his pocket. He can't fucking get them out.
Yeah, he's gotta have like a grip in there. Like he's got to, because you can't resist not pulling your hands out.
Yeah.
You know,
He's going to go straight face first, man. Not going to raise his hands up. That's
Bam.
That's the dedication it takes, John, to have a character. That's what you got to do.
That's tough work though.
can we Damn, my phone already almost dead. Stupid phone. Can we not what was I gonna say? Can we not the lemonade stand you want to do? Can we not put someone through it? Stop. Put it through. Put it through it. Put someone through it. There.
What you saying?
But
Like someone crashing on it, like the table, like
Yeah.
wrestling.
Oh, so you want to be just sitting there, we're doing the lemonade stand, and you just show up with your Bane mask on or whatever, just smash through it.
Do the elbow on it.
Yeah.
Destroy
Yeah.
it.
I mean, the whole purpose of the idea is just a little 2-minute little skit. You can do anything you fucking want.
Yeah, every week there's a new. It's kind of like what is it? South Park, where the kid dies every episode. Every week,
Kenny?
Lemonade gets destroyed.
Well, we ain't got much to be buying lemonade stands every week, boy.
No,
You
what
gotta
you
like
do
break
is
it into a million pieces.
no. You're thinking too long, Shane. You go to Walmart, you get those cheap little flimsy wood pallets, and you make a cheap little stand like that, cheap and easy.
Mm-hmm.
That cheap, not the big heavy, not the heavy duty ones you're not supposed to take, but the little flimsy ones.
More like we get 4 sticks and stick them in the ground and then throw a tablecloth over it with some cardboard boxes underneath it.
There you go. You get boxes for free at Walmart. Just ask if they have boxes. The beer just put tablecloth.
It'll look like a stand,
Bring that fucker every time.
but we can't put our feet underneath there because there's fucking boxes under there.
Yeah.
What will happen today? Someone come just eliminate your face, throw eliminate a customer.
Daniel drives his car into it, but then he accidentally hits us, and then the show.
It's all for the show. It's all for. Damn it! Sorry.
It's like I thought the boxes would protect you from a 2,000-pound fucking car hauling at your ass.
Woo!
Put someone DDT through the table.
And then John, if we're going with that, you can get your little burn thing too that you've been wanting to do. You can just fucking burn it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lemonade
stand. Lemonade stand and look to the left. Just for no reason.
Straight up fire. But yeah. Oh, so Mandalorian. Y'all both seen it?
Yeah, I'm up to date on it.
So who was that guy that walked in at the end? Was it him?
They're trying to say it's Boba Fett.
Saying it's Boba Fett?
They're trying to say it, but I'm
I
not
went
sure.
back and watched it with Sarah, and yeah, you could see on his little feet, he's got the little yellow foot pads on his right above
That
his.
could be any Mandalorian though, but
above his
Boba
feet.
Fett, yeah, you know.
Well, when he walks, he jingles like it's like little spurs or something. He's got a little jingle in his walk. So me and Sarah went back and watched it.
Motherfucking jingle.
Come on, Mr. Jingle.
So I don't know, boy.
I'd be kind of cool. See,
How many
Boba
episodes are left?
3.
Ooh.
It's only an 8-episode season.
I wonder
Mandalorian.
what they're gonna
Damn,
have
is that
right
your-
after it.
Damn, is that your hazmat suit behind you?
No, this one. Laundry.
Oh, sorry.
That's in the closet.
John thought you were Breaking Bad, boy. He thought you were gonna bust out with the meth lab.
Hey, good money.
Get that cashola.
John, would you break bad, John, for some cash? Would you do it?
Hell no, Shane. Hell no. You saw the adventure he went on. Shit. Hell no.
Yeah, you got greedy. Like when he got the pallet full of fucking $100 bills that filled up a storage room, wouldn't you think you could just walk away at that point and say, all right?
Yes. Go.
You got-
Take it and walk away.
They got too greedy. They could have lived off that forever.
There was more going on than that, man. There was all these people that were coming after him, and I mean,
No,
it was
no.
just a really big fucking mess.
That shit only happened because he kept fucking doing it. Like he wouldn't stop.
He could have left. He could have got his whole family go somewhere.
It went south. It went south. Well, one thing is his wife, look, you just got to leave that bitch. Like, here, take care of my crippled kid and my newborn and get your fucking ass on because this shit ain't working.
Well, he tried living in the middle of nowhere for a long time.
And then, what was I saying? Oh, it really went downhill with that little kid. When they killed that kid that just happened to show up.
Oh yeah.
That one dude just wasting, just point blank, bam. It's like, yeah, but do you want that kid to live or do you want your $1,000,000? What the fuck do you want? And I guess he wanted that kid to live. Jesse Pinkman. They made a new movie, right? Didn't they just make a new Breaking Bad?
Yeah, it was
It's based off. Yeah, pretty good. They said he only read his lines for that day. He wasn't allowed to look at the whole script. He only read his lines for that day.
Oh,
they said kind of like the Breaking Bad show because they wanted them leak out. He only read his lines for that day he got. That's it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
I didn't know it was that big a deal.
He probably knew the character for a few years, so he kind of knew,
What you think about the Black Widow trailer?
I thought, okay, well, finally there's a Marvel superhero I can cosplay as. The Red Guardian.
There you go.
The Red Guardian.
Finally do that. And I don't have to shave or lose weight. It's a win-win.
He's like, did you see the toy yet, Shane?
Yeah. Looks pretty cool.
I like it. Funny as hell. I wish they would do the helmet in there.
It was funny as hell watching Shane do a fucking Batman kick in his Batman. My back.
You got to stretch for you do that shit. You got to stretch for you kick.
But I wanted the Red Guardian helmet. I'm like, why they made the character great? Like, where's the helmet? Where's the helmet? Like, damn it.
Oh, like on the figure?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it comes with it. I'm sure there's
I hope so, because that would make it perfect. I want to try to get David Harbour's autograph this year.
Yeah.
I don't get that figure, and hopefully I'll go to another con near us. I'm try to get that signed.
Whose autograph?
David Harbour. He's playing the Red Guardian in the Black Widow.
He plays Hopper in
Stranger Things.
The cop.
He was Hellboy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Hellboy didn't do that good, boy. Hellboy sucked.
Yeah. I think his character.
He had all that work to get in shape too. He went through all that lifting and didn't do no good. He had the
great mentality of Hellboy, just sucky script.
Well, I knew we were in trouble as soon as they showed the makeup, and I was like, that looks like shit. Like, that doesn't look like Hellboy. And then they showed the other cast, like Abe Sapien. It was just a guy, just an Asian guy. I'm like, they didn't even fucking try. They didn't try to paint him blue or nothing.
Wow.
They didn't even fucking try.
No, they did. So I'm like,
bad.
Same thing. Like, yeah.
That was a low budget movie. They were trying to, hey, here's David Harbour, big time Netflix star. He's going to be Hellboy, superhero. Yay, Hellboy. And that's it. That's all they had.
They broadcast the shit out of it, but that was as far as it went.
Yeah. So.
Hey, wasn't great. It was great.
I thought it's kind of interesting that in Stranger Things he's fighting Russians. Now he's going to play a Russian in Black Widow.
But he's American. He's American playing a Russian.
Right. Yeah. So that's different, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, so we have like British guys playing American actors. Now we got a American playing a Russian actor.
Yeah, I wonder what's up there. Why can't we ever get it right? Why can't it always be? Why you have to play somebody else? Who knows?
Well, no. That's the same thing with Scarlett Johansson. She plays a Russian.
Yeah.
Adopted, and she went through all this identification shit. And
did they ever explain why Scarlet Witch lost her fucking accent in the movies? Like, she started off, she had a very thick Romanian accent, but then by Endgame,
U.S. is she acclimated? That's my only.
They weren't living in the U.S. They were living in Europe.
I thought that was just for show. I thought she was pretending the accent.
No, because her and her brother Quicksilver, they both had that strong accent.
Well, it dissipated over time.
Yeah, you're right.
Over 2 years, fucking dissipate. Arnold still fucking sounds like he just got off the boat from Hungary. I mean, you don't lose it in 2 fucking years.
Yeah, you do.
So, you keep better. Do I still talk like that? No, just lose it. Just no one's gonna care. Just lose it. Just lose it.
I think that's I think that's exactly what happened. They were just like, nobody really cares. Just fucking drop it. Okay.
All right.
It's like Peter Parker never wearing his fucking mask in that whole goddamn movie, except for 3 scenes.
Never like
Thanks
that.
for finding out about that. Y'all can tell, right?
Well, I'll be okay. See, it can work for me. It can be. I can walk away and say, okay, I liked Homecoming or Far From Home. If some bad guys show up and blow up his house and kill Aunt May, then I'll be like, okay, that's what you get, you little shit. Like, you can't give his fucking secret identity away. You know?
Well, they did, and they're gonna keep doing it.
Well, and they're gonna.
with that Far From Home, after Mysterio released his identity, do we now? Someone said now we're going to see Daredevil. You're going to try to defend him.
Oh, they could do it that way. Yeah, there was a storybook where there was a comic book art where it was Daredevil actually defending himself because he got outed as Daredevil. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe they could do that and say instead it's, oh, no, no, this wasn't my client. It's mistaken identity.
You know what would piss you off though, Shane? If he went and just got Doctor Strange and went back and changed it, so he never said his name.
And I'm out the MCU for the next 10 fucking years, just like I was with the comics. Actually, I haven't picked up the fucking comic books since.
The
Since
DC one?
that day, Shane, since that ruined it
Since
for
that
you.
one, I never picked up another Marvel comic book. I take that
Which
back.
one, really? What are you talking about? I don't know
So,
about this.
and there's this back in the day, like around 2000, they had I can't remember who did. I think it was,
During Civil War.
somebody broke the Avengers apart, and
Civil War. It was during Civil War.
Oh yeah, Civil
yeah,
War.
well they broke apart, then they came back together, and then the Civil War happened, and at the end of Civil War, Peter Parker reveals his secret identity, and of course, every fucking villain he has, like every single Spider-Man villain, dropped a bomb off at his house and blew it up. I mean, I'm not lying. Like they all sent a bomb to his fucking house and killed him, or killed his aunt. And so, Spider-Man was like, oh, this was a mistake. And of course, the Civil War was a fucking disaster. He realized he was on the wrong side. And Tony and them were out to get him. And so he ends up making a deal with the devil to fucking undo it all. And I'm like, I've been reading this.
Like a deal with the actual devil?
Yeah. And I've been reading these comic books for the last 6 years. And now they're going to come in with the devil and just wipe it all away like it never happened. And I was like, fuck you, man. I spent money on this shit. And you're just going to take it all away?
Yep.
I'm not reading that shit anymore. So that was the last Spider-Man comic book I ever read.
Because it negates all those comic books you ever read building up to that.
Yeah.
So take it all the way back. Never happened. Yep, never happened. So all these comic books are useless. Yep, useless. Now we're shit now.
It's like what they did with the expanded universe. They're like, oh, Force Awakens, and no Ben Solo, no whatever that girl's name is, and there you go, no Wookiee Jedis. So
Yeah, she was trying to say, the lady was trying to say, oh, we don't have no anything to go by. What about the books? All the books or the graphic novels they made over the years.
yeah, well, that's the thing. They made those books because people wanted to see more Star Wars, and that was the only way they could do it was by writing it down.
Did you see the trailer? Like people were mad because they were like jump troopers. They got jump troopers now. There was like, what? Yeah, I was like jump troopers been in the books forever.
Yeah,
They got rocket. They can fly now. All the Mandalorians fly, and several things have rocket packs now. Like, how do you not know something can't fly?
well,
that makes
my
no damn
thing-
sense.
I kind of like the baby Yoda creature in Mandalorian. I think that's cool. I'm glad they're doing that, and I like the time period that movie takes place in. But with the Force Awakens, it doesn't make any sense. Like, how is the Empire still fucking around like that? And why are you fighting a 60-year war? Obviously, you're doing some shit wrong if you can't fucking get it right after 60 fucking years or however long it's been. I can't remember. But
I was talking to this one guy, and he asked me, "Are you gonna finish watching? Are you gonna watch the last Star Wars movie?" Like, and I go, "Well, I don't know." I was like, "How about you?" He goes, "I just want to see how this train wrecks. That's it. I just want to see where it wrecks and settles. That's it. I just want to see what happens now. I got you now. I got to see what happens. How they're gonna try to fix it for the next." And you don't know what they're gonna do. They could make this movie like, all right, guys, let's just jump. Let's jump 20 years in the future. Like, just leave us in the past and jump 20 years ahead.
right? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, boy.
I think it'll be off. I don't think it'll be good. I don't think. I think they go. You know what? I think they're gonna kill off C-3PO. I think they're finally gonna kill him off. I think I vision in my head C-3PO saying, "I want to see my friends for the last time." So I see C-3PO like walking out there and like fucking going to town to blasters so they finally can kill it. They finally take him down. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Everybody gets a badass scene, even C-3PO.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna happen to C-3PO. I think they'll walk him out there. He's gonna go kill mode. Take out like 50 troopers, and then they're finally gonna take him out and be like, "Yeah, C-3PO went out like a stud,"
So the Last Jedi, the tomato meter score was 91. The audience score was 43. So somebody's fucking lying. Somebody's been
Yeah.
paid off by Disney. God damn it! I don't care what they say. They got that Disney money.
Well,
'Cause
with
that
Miss Marvel, they
You
were trying to
keep
say
saying
like
that, man. You
Disney
felt that
like
way about
padded
DC.
the
Now you're
books,
saying it about
padded
all
the
these other
pay and
movies too.
stuff. It was like the last movie was bad,
yeah,
but they try to say, oh, it made this much money, but you didn't. But how?
The
It's like a lot
Captain
of people
Marvel
didn't like the
movie
movie and didn't
was
even
awful.
watch it.
Nick Fury lost his eye to a cat scratch.
yeah,
Man,
it's fucking dumb.
I
Yeah,
got
people
this. Get
were.
this shit out of here. Who said this was okay? Who at Marvel said that's fine? Yeah, good. Cat scratch.
Get
That's a,
that shit out of
the
here.
most
Yeah,
badass man in the Marvel universe. Oh, cat scratch. Yeah, fuck his eye
it's
up.
trash.
And like, but and the thing about that movie is, if you don't have him in that movie, it's really not worth watching because I
No,
don't care. And it sucks because you got the Kree, you got the Skrull, and they're finally doing the Kree Skrull Wars. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. I always wanted to see that shit on
that was
TV.
still weak. That still was weak.
Yeah, it was wimpy. Like the Skrulls were nothing, and the Kree were nothing.
Yeah.
You know, when the Krees show up, it's supposed to be Ronin and fucking ships and an invasion. They're supposed to be fucking taking over. You know, not
You
just
know,
It seems like movies have had a problem translating the bad assness of comic books into movies.
yeah. I guess that's true for the most part. Uh,
you gotta make it mellow for the kids. You
I
got, you know,
the Dark Knight got it right. They had some badass stuff in it, but like Aaron said, the action was too quick, so you couldn't really see it.
Yeah, that's been a problem with a lot of movies I've watched. I mean, when they did Ben Affleck as Batman went off the fucking chain.
Yeah,
But
it was
when,
good.
when he did the
No,
warehouse scene,
Yeah,
I mean,
started that
unless
guy
you're,
from the fucking wood.
yeah,
unless you're watching the Winter Soldier or a Captain America movie, you don't really get good combat sequences. I mean,
Yeah,
Deadpool.
that part of Endgame where he was going up against Thanos, that was badass. That whole sequence was good.
Mhm.
When he gets the hammer and he bumps him upside the head. Yeah, that was a good one.
it's just that, oh man, just with like the Batman warehouse scene, you can just skip everything and go right to that scene. It's still
Yeah.
badass.
Oh,
Still right in there. Dumbass to see an explosion. I don't think he went up. They're all looking down still. Fuck them
anytime I
all.
watch that movie, I watch it for the scenes that Batman is actually on the screen in the costume. That's the only the only stuff I watch from that movie now, because that's all the best stuff. It's like
You
that's
busted my car up.
he was like,
Dang,
okay, we got this badass girl. Let's do all this badass shit with him. And then, by the way, we're gonna tell you this big long ass fucking story that doesn't make a lot of sense, going to confuse a lot of fucking people because we got this big plan, but you just got to stick with us. And nope, nobody wants to hear that shit. And your fucking designs suck for most of your heroes. So the fuck out. How do you do Doomsday and he's got no spikes? The fuck? No spikes on Doomsday. He's got a little knob. Looks like a fucking cave troll with zits. Yeah.
Yeah, and they said the recipes like Marvel. They kept a lot of the characters for years, but DC they want to change up. Like they want to change up Superman. Oh, we're going to get a different Batman. We're going to get don't stay with us. We're going to have a different. I was like, you got to be consistent on it. Come on,
Yeah.
it's like
I mean, you can change it up every now and then. Like they changed up War Machine, they changed up the Hulk. I mean, you can do it a little bit, but when you're in your head guy, your head Batman, and you're like, oh yeah, Ben Affleck, he's our new guy, and you're like, yeah, maybe not. It's like, what the fuck? Ben Affleck wasn't the problem with the fucking movies. It was everything else.
I don't know why they keep, Edward Norton wanting more money, but I mean, Edward Norton is still like, man, damn, I should have just fucking rode that boat. Damn.
Well, he said he's not out. He said if they ever came back, he'd be willing to do another one if it ever worked
He's
out.
done. No, this Raphael, he's got it. He's good. He's all right.
Hey, if they ever did like a multiverse thing, he's back in. He'll show up.
It's all about multiverse. It's all about multiverse right now. Everything's multiverse. Everybody's doing the multiverse thing. You know.
Yep.
Batman, Superman, the clown that last, the Batman that last. Which I was irritated the other day. Shit, I was reading it. I'm like, okay, can they not break this shit down? Do they always have to say the Batman who laughs and it was set up by the Batman who laughs? Okay, we need an acronym or some shit for this shit. I'm tired of reading. Oh, the Batman who laughs said that. Like, okay, I understand. Y'all need to say something a little bit shorter. Get to the point,
I guess you have to do BWL or something like that.
Something, because like, okay. I don't know why it was annoying me, but like, Okay, yes, all right. And then bring the shit down.
That's just what they call the guy. They just keep every time they talk to him. That's how they call it. That's what they call it.
Batman Who Laughs. The Batman Who
Yeah,
Laughs.
that's a little lengthy. We need to shorten that up.
The Batman Who Laughs sent me. The Batman. This is a Batman Who Laughs plan. The Batman Who Laughed said to do this, and the Batman Who Laughed set this whole plan. I'm like, okay, it is irritating after a while. It is. So
yeah, I couldn't read that.
It's a good story. I mean, it's a great storyline. So
you see, they officially announced, the Black Adam movie, but they also announced Shazam and the next Aquaman 2, Shazam 2, Black Adam.
Aquaman.
But Black Adam's getting his own movie.
Yeah, do what?
Black Adam's getting his own movie.
Yeah, his movie's going to come out first before the Shazam 2 movie comes out.
That sounds like something The Rock would do.
It's going to be kind of like King Kong. They had Godzilla, then they had King Kong. Now they're going to beat the shit out of each other on a boat.
He's going to be on a boat, you think?
Now, the picture that leaked showed them on an aircraft carrier beating the fuck out of each other.
Wait, who?
Godzilla's on one end of the carrier on the boat. King Kong's on the other end of the boat, and they're fucking
That doesn't
running.
make no sense.
I'm on a boat.
That fucking boat.
It's a big boat, John. It's a big boat. Big boat.
No, you can't make a boat. No.
Big boat. It's like that big ass fucking plane they had, that bomber they had in the King's Monsters.
You still need like 20 of those to even get close to scale to have Godzilla and King Kong on there.
It's a big ass boat, John. Maybe it's what they're carrying King Kong in, and he wakes up out of it.
Send me the picture. You have right there. Send me the
Yeah,
picture.
send it over this.
Yeah, because I can't believe, I'll ship that big,
Oh, I got to tell y'all some shit that happened Saturday real quick after I do this.
Oh, shit.
What's related?
Tabitha had her baby.
Yeah, I heard
Finally?
that.
Or not faking anymore. Got married.
Yay.
Yeah.
Tabitha. Tabitha Vernon.
Little
Who's
girl?
that?
Yep, little girl, man. They had to do a C-section. Cut her open.
Oh,
Yank
no.
Yank that shit
Oh,
out.
Pagan. Oh,
I thought you were having
Hey,
that.
you know who it is, Danny. You went to school with her.
I was trying to remember. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, you remember who she is. She's almost 40 now. Just like Daniel.
God damn. There's years.
Yeah, they go
Be
by.
like Daniel having a baby.
Go by
You're gonna have
years. Years and years.
Aaron, you're 32, right?
Yep.
32.
What's that got to do with
40.
How's that work? How's your job starting?
I haven't started yet. They just did the blood work and all the testing and all that stuff.
I don't know. You can't. That doesn't really show the end of it very good. You can kind of see like
It's like
over the
shit.
plot. Okay, so Saturday, I do this thing for family court. We've been having a problem with one of the cats, Heidi, the white cat. She's been just pissing on stuff like nonstop. Like she pissed on one of the chairs. We had to throw it out.
Why are all your animals fucking up?
We couldn't get the pee out of it, and then she pissed in Roger's little playpen where his balls are. So we had to throw all that out.
Shit.
And
Why are all your cats fucking up, man? All your pets are fucking up, man. What's going on?
And then one day, so Saturday while I was out doing my visit, Sarah just sent me this big long text message about she just can't do it, this cat anymore, and it's just not working, and he just keeps peeing. She keeps peeing on everything. So I came home. She's like, "Yeah, cat's gone." I was like, "Oh, what'd you do?" She's like, "I took it to the shelter. It's gone. It's out of here." So bye, kitty. She's sitting in a shelter somewhere.
Dare don't fuck around when she says she's gonna get rid of something. She got rid of Smokey the same day he fucking attacked her.
Here's the bullshit though. Like I didn't want the fucking cat to begin with. So you get this cat, you don't like it. I have to take care of the damn thing. The thing ends up liking me, and then when you're tired of it, you just fucking get rid of it. And you don't even tell me. You're just like, oh, gone, fuck it, it's out. And I was thinking, well, maybe if we got another cat box, or if we, put it outside for a little bit, maybe we can make that work. Huh?
Did you want the cat?
I don't know. I mean, I don't fucking care. It's just a cat. But I think it's the fact that I wasn't consulted.
It's a principle. You didn't ask me.
Yeah.
So you didn't contact me what you were doing.
My thing is, get rid of some of the other fucking animals that are a little bit of a nuisance to me. Like the big ass dog that nobody fucking likes and shits all over the fucking place in the yard.
I like Ruby.
I gotta clean it up.
Ruby's nice.
Yeah. It's all right.
Ruby.
Her shits are big piles, and I gotta go clean it outside. cleaning shit outside, boy. Nobody
You
wants
see
to
that? You
outside.
see Elon Musk took his truck out for a spin.
So he's actually driving it now?
He took it out. He took it out to the. He took it out on a spin. He took it out in town.
I don't know if y'all listened to Joe Rogan, but he had a car guy on to talk about that. The car guy said he wasn't buying it. He said it's all bullshit. He's like, it's just fake. They're just trying to get hype. He
Think
said,
so? You think it's fake?
yeah. And he said, you better not give that billionaire $100 loan, interest free. So don't you put that money until the car is there. Don't put any money down on it until it's out. So, guess I'm
I'm
gonna
all about. I'm glad everybody likes the truck. I wouldn't buy the first series of it. I wouldn't.
No, you need to wait.
Fucking glitches.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I
that's
wouldn't buy
true with
the
most
first
things. Like when you get a new video game, there's probably going to be bugs and ways that it fails, and so you wait a little while for it to fail, and then you buy it. Because by then they'll have all the bugs worked out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I still want one. It's just, we got. It's one of those things where you got to wait till it's actually here and see how it does. And the guy he was talking to, he's like, "Well, look, man, how's that thing going to hold up in a crash test? Because, it's stainless steel. We don't know how that's going to work. There's no frame. We don't know how any of this stuff's going to work yet. They haven't shown any of the video yet, so we just got to see."
Sounds dangerous.
He's like, if it's too good to be true, it usually is.
So anyway, sorry to cut you off, Shane. Daniel and Aaron are here now. Let's ask them. So, guys, if you're going full armor, we're going by Robin. Daniel, who's your favorite Robin?
Oh shit! I forgot. Y'all were talking about
Ask a
that.
question, man. You got like 3 questions floating around in that sentence.
Sorry, Aaron, who's your favorite Robin?
I don't really have one. I'm not into comics like you guys are.
Shit. Yeah, I can't help my.
If you had to pick one, Aaron, fucking pick.
I don't. Well, I only know Dick Grayson and Jason Todd.
So which one out of those two?
Man, I don't know. I don't know enough about them. How can I say that?
I was telling you,
Jason Todd died.
I had a thought, Shane. I wouldn't want to talk about with you, but I had a thought like, well, wasn't Batman training the Robins to replace him the whole time?
Well, I think that kind of developed after a while, but in the beginning, not necessarily.
You don't think he was training them? That's the whole point. He had Robins was to replace him when he was done, when he was dead, or
Well, I think he wanted to give the boys like purpose because he was alone.
Because he knew what it was like to not have a family.
Yeah, I think it was more about that. It's like building his own family.
So you don't think he was ever training his replacement? So like, if he died, well, fuck it. Good.
Well, I'm sure. Like once he saw that this was going to work with Dick, he's probably like, okay, if anything ever happens to me, he can take it over. And then when Dick goes off, he's like, well, fuck, I screwed that up. And he gets Jason, and he's like, yeah, I guess if anything ever happens to Jason, he'll take it over. And then Jason fucking gets killed, and he's like, all right, well, here comes Tim Drake, and he's like, all right, Tim, if anything ever happens, Tim's my guy. And then his dad gets killed, and Tim's like, yeah, I'm not doing this shit anymore. It's like, okay, I got my own kid now. Maybe he's the one eventually. So I don't know. Maybe he's thinking that, but it's not really. It only panned out once where Dick took over for him for like a year while he was gone, and I think he did okay. I mean,
I'm not saying I spent days and nights thinking about it, but it just bothers me. Like, man, if they were in full armor, head to head, and one of them had to go down, not dead, but one of them had to stop their movement, who's going to stop who?
Well, in the Injustice game, Injustice 2, Damian Wayne ends up killing Dick Grayson.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Because in one of the battle clashes, where you can do the buttons and they both say little lines, and like Damian says, this reminds me of how I killed your son, or I was your son that I can't remember what he said. He said something that pissed Bruce off, and he was like, you're not my son. Dick Grayson was my son. And then they start beating the shit out of each other. So
Damian was trained by the League of Shadows. He's young, so he's more agile, probably a little faster, right? Then you got Jason Todd, who was also trained by the League of Assassins and Batman. And then you had Tim Drake, who is an acrobat and trained by Batman. Was you trained by anybody else, Shane?
We did. So you got Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, and Damian Wayne.
And Tim Drake was just trained by Batman.
Yeah.
So I think when you're lowballed, I don't want to say lowball. When you're lowballed, just trained by Batman, you kind of at disadvantage, when I got League of Shadows and Batman training, stacked
Yeah.
up.
The problem with that though is that the League of Shadows, they kill. So, isn't the whole
So
point?
that's
Man, he never kills. He goes above and beyond.
so that's what got. Do you think that's what got Tim dead? Is he pulled his punch?
Oh, you mean Jason? When Jason got?
Jason.
It's the Joker, man. What the fuck are you gonna do against the Joker? Jason wasn't listening to him. That was the fucking problem. He wouldn't listen. Batman told him not to go in there. He's like, hey man, hold up, let's slow down, let's look things up. He's like, no, fuck you. I want to find my mom now.
So
Got him killed.
Batman teaches you to pull your punches. Well, right? Batman teaches you to pull the
Yeah, in
punches.
some cases, yeah.
You're gonna get dead. That's probably why Damian won. He doesn't pull the punches.
Yeah, well, I mean, if he sees the kill shot, he's going to take it, But
who has the is it air conditioner on or something?
Whose
Where's that
fans
sound?
on?
Oh, I've got a feeling.
Oh,
But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Like they've been bothering. Like, man, I really need someone to put that together. What would happen, or what possibly could happen?
yeah, boy. I don't know. Well, so how are we going to do Wednesday night? I don't know what time that wrestling thing gets out. I don't know.
Wrestling.
Y'all want me to just call on my phone on the way home, or you want me to do it that way? We can do the phone. We can do it over Skype still, just on the phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be
Tell you
fun.
how
Be
the
kinda
matches
cool.
went.
How was
Oh,
your best
goodness.
fucking awesome?
So see if I run into Cliff.
Are you going by yourself or sir going with you?
I'm going solo, man.
Solo?
Yeah. Be all by myself.
solo
Yeah, you gonna hate
time.
that. Yeah, you
That's
gonna,
the
yeah, you
the
really
whole
gonna hate
all
that.
myself, just sitting over there.
She ain't gonna hate. She like, I can relax. No one telling me go get food or go do this and that. Just
I mean, it's true. Do whatever the fuck I want. Which, I mean, I
Yeah.
can do that now. It's
It's
just
all about that.
the what, Shay?
I said I can do that now. It's just you got to listen to stuff too. Wait, so on that, so what made y'all decide to get like the store bought tree? I thought y'all were cutting your own tree. I thought that was a Pimentel family tradition.
We went there. The damn tree farm was like pick clean. Like damn. So like, all right, well, we finally found a tree. Like, oh, perfect tree. This tree right here. The damn tree was 2 trees together. So I'm like, oh shit, this damn thing's 2 trees. I done cut half it down. So like, well, let's leave this tree right back on it, and we gotta go. So,
Why didn't you just take the one tree and pull it apart?
cause it was half a tree. When I pull it apart, it'd be half a tree.
So why not cut both trees and take?
How do you want me to insert 2 trees into a tree holder?
Gonna have to like get a. I don't know how the fuck you. Sure you could have figured it out.
And they would charge me for 2 trees.
Not if you just carry it like it's one tree.
Tape them, tie them together.
Yeah, just tie them up. Get some black duct tape around the bottom. They'll never fucking.
No. So I was like, no, just think it back. We not supposed to cut no trees. Yep. Leave this tree right here. Let's go. Hurry up. Let's go.
So nobody came around and saw what you were doing. Nobody saw you with the hacksaw cutting the bottom part of that fucking tree down.
No one saw us.
So, but buying it at Home Depot, how'd that go?
Oh, easy. Went in there, looked at like 5 of them. Like this one looks good. All right, let's go. Load it up. Let's go.
So the family tradition of cutting down the tree, that's done.
Yeah. Well, yeah. She was really upset. So like, well, hey, there's literally nothing here. All this is like little trees. There's nothing else here.
Hey Joe, what about you be upset when you have to go out to go eat when it's so busy, John? And you get forced to go somewhere. What can you be upset when that happens?
No, they dug that. Oh, they dug their own holes. I'm just being quiet. Oh no, yes, sir, this is fine.
Well, you notice you've been quiet a lot on holiday times, John.
Yep, because they want to do it, not me. They do. Like, oh,
No one heard
no,
the
yes, this is
podcast
gonna work,
about
this
you
work.
not tipping.
Oh my God! You
At
got to bring
$6,
that.
John. You couldn't even
It's not
tip
going to change,
anything.
Daniel. It's not going to change.
Well, what's bad, Shane? What he didn't tell you, he probably had to pay for his wife and the kid So he told you he did a tip for $6, but he probably had to pay for his wife. He probably did tip for that, and he probably did tip for his kid. So really, it's higher.
Wait. When did we start tipping per person?
No,
John, you gotta,
for the group, John. I'm gonna say per person. If you're paying for your wife and you're paying for your kid, that means you did tip
So
for
no wait.
something
So
dollars worth of food.
you're telling me if I took all of us out to eat, I got tipped for all three of y'all too?
No, John, you paid for three of the meals, so you got at least tip. You were like, well, I only paid for $6.
No.
I'm not saying you had to tip for per person,
That's
but
what
you
you
had to
said.
tip
If
per
I
meal.
took you, Aaron, and Shane out to eat, I paid for all four of y'all.
No, not.
John,
We're not your family,
but
John.
John, you're
We're
twisting
Oh,
the
okay.
math, John. You're twisting the math. You're saying so. You and Daniel are saying you're saying that your bill was only $6, so you're not tipping over $6, but your other meals you paid for them, so they are now your meals. It's not their meals, and
Yeah.
Cece's got to come up with the tip, or Jonathan's got to come up with the tip. You paid for it, so you've got to come up with the group tip. It's everybody's. It's not just your $6, and everything else is an add-on. I mean,
Dale wouldn't catch that, by the way. He would have caught that. I didn't catch.
well,
Yeah, John.
you over there trying to finagle it with your backwards math. It doesn't make.
Yeah, John. John, I'm not gonna lie, John. You're not a real Catholic. Maybe you are. Maybe you are, John. No, you know
Well,
what? You
no,
are
you're not a
Catholic.
real anything, so you can't say nothing.
You're a real Catholic, John.
Uh-oh.
Did you born in
Oh,
church?
With those little boys.
Yeah, you don't let that happen, John. You know how it is.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Aaron, do you remember when we were growing up? Did we ever do any holidays at a restaurant? I don't think we ever went to one on a holiday.
We were fucking poor, so I'm trying to think because we would always go to someone's house so that mom wouldn't have to buy money to buy the food. So we would go to like our grandma's or we would go to Randy's.
Oh, she didn't even stay. She fucking dropped us off and left.
Really?
Yeah, because those people didn't like her and she didn't like them. So, I really don't remember if there was a time that we did. I know we went to birthdays on Tuesday at that fucking Mexican place that ended up closing down.
Yeah, sometimes we do Golden Corral.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got to ask you a question real quick.
I remember
quick.
I remember dropping my cake one time. I dropped my cake on the ground and got it all nasty, and I was like, "Oh, whoops!" It just fell out.
Did you eat it?
Well, we picked the shit off of it that got in it, and then we still ate it. Mom wasn't about to be able to buy another one. Shit.
Oh, you dropped the whole cake?
Yeah, it fell, and she was not happy with that.
I think you dropped like your piece of cake.
No, it was the big box of cake. And it fell.
No. What are you gonna ask, John?
No, there's no time to do it. Okay, anyways, let me see if I can get it through real quick. So, what I saw over the past week or 2 weeks is, let me ask you again. Do y'all and y'all's family, your mom or anybody, ever like another family member or promote another family member more than y'all? Like does your mom go oh, no, hold on, here's Shane, the successful whatever. Oh, did y'all know families that do that?
Mom has her moments when she talks about one of us over the other. She has moments, but it's like Shane's a professional in the criminal justice industry, and he's got a nice house. Well, Brittany's got plenty of kids, and she's in the church, and then me.
Oh. And she's like that movie, like there's 3 pictures, but your picture's on the far left. it's like, yep, that's my boy.
No, I want to say, like there usually be like an aunt that says, "Oh, so and so's doing this and so and so's doing that."
Yeah. Do you have family members that do that? They always talk about like their favorite
so
uncle or aunt
our
or brother
Aunt
or sister.
Juanita, Shane and our Aunt Juanita, she's real tight with the Owen side of our family, and I've talked to her here and there on the phone, but she's more concerned with them than she's ever been with us. They're the kids, Rachel, Brittany, Tyler, Taylor, Shelby, all those 5 kids. They've got their own little family, and they're all tight. and we're just kind of just extended relations. We've never been close to them.
So I was at someone's house a couple of days ago, and we were chilling there eating whatever, and it felt like she didn't shove me out the way, but she clearly wanted me out of the way. Oh, hold on, I won't say his name. Brian's here. Brian's here, guys. Brian, come in, Brian, come in. Oh, here's Brian. Brian's doing this and that. I'm like, okay, I want some food. Hold on, let Brian get some food. Like, okay, well, you know.
Dude,
and
you
like,
should,
Brian
hey,
does
no,
this.
Judd, you should start clapping your hands like, Brian's here, guys.
Yeah.
Daniel.
Daniel would have done some shit like
You
that.
don't know,
What do you
Daniel.
think's here? The star
And
is
they're
here.
like, oh, and the funny part was,
Shane's thinking of something. What are you thinking of, Shane? What are you
I was
thinking of?
trying to think of a similar situation. I can't think of anything right now.
and the funny part was they were talking about food. Oh, Brian makes a wonderful hen, whatever, this and that. Oh yeah, Miguel, he does this with the hen. Oh no, but Brian does it like this. It's so delicious. Oh yeah, like, but Brian, like, all right, you know what? Brian,
Keep kissing Brian's ass.
There was one time where they were talking about my cousin Andy, and they're like, "Oh yeah, he's a cook, and he's going to cook this really good steak, and it's going to be good, and everybody's going to like it." And it was okay. I mean, it wasn't earth shattering. I mean,
And
like,
we were cool with them. Andy and Brandy and Rhonda and all them. They're on my dad's side of the family. They're more tight with us. We were cool with them when we were teenagers, but then once we hit, after high school, nobody fucking cared no more.
I mean, she was just all in his butt. You got
Hey,
another son, right? You have a son. It's
what's
not
new
like
with
your son.
What's new with your brother Andrew? What's new with your brother Andrew? I haven't seen him in years.
No, nothing. Just working. Working.
He's
Just
making good money.
working, more work, and they get mandatory overtime.
Yep.
Yeah.
hey, I thought y'all said Daniel or Michael was doing his own podcast that was going to like refute.
Oh no, it was a bullshit. It's bullshit.
He did make a funny video about Al Pacino.
That was his. That was Michael's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
like, how
Michael.
do you do this? I was like, Bunker has sound. I was like, how come I can hear sound? He has sound in the video.
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought that was somebody else's. I didn't know that was
I
his.
thought it was too. I didn't know that.
He edited
Oh,
it good, boy.
Shane, you remember our Aunt Terry, don't you?
Yeah.
One of her triplet boys is in the hospital. He overdosed on some medication.
Oh shit.
It's not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
You're supposed to keep them fucking pills up, man. What the fuck you doing them pills up?
Yeah, it was Benadryl.
Well, don't fucking
Benadryl.
don't leave that Benadryl out, man. What the fuck?
They're teenagers, man. I mean, they're gonna find it.
Teenagers taking Benadryl until they kill themselves? What the fuck is going on?
By accident, you mean, right? It's an accident, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, she ain't got a very good track record. Her oldest
right,
was in prison.
Something we never talk
That,
about.
that's fucked up, man.
It is for molesting some little girl.
That's fucked
Well,
up. Do you know the whole story with that? Because I don't.
He molested some girl. I mean, what the fuck more do I need to
She's
know?
like, story done. That's it.
The
end.
story.
He was a
Because-
grown man. She was a 14-year-old. He's in prison.
No, I heard he was 22 and she was 17.
No, bullshit. 14, and he was a grown man, and he's in prison in Florida. Forever.
Okay, that makes sense, man, because I obviously didn't know the facts.
How long?
He got like
Years.
50 years or something, right?
God
20,
damn.
you got a minimum of 25, man. Minimum of 25.
So, right now, who's that guy running? Who y'all voting for already? You already know who y'all voting for?
I gotta wait till the. I don't think I'm going Trump. I don't know. I don't think I'm
Who's
going
that
Trump.
new guy, the billionaire? Who's that guy?
Biden
you got-
or which one?
No. Billionaire.
Billionaire.
You got to beat.
Old guy or
Yeah, of course. they're
Warren
all-
Buffett. He's not running.
Oh
Warren Buffett's not running.
no, the other rich guy, the billionaire.
I mean, yeah, Andrew Yang's not rich. I mean, he's not a billion.
It's a guy. It's a white dude. No,
Is he wants to get? Is it the liberal guy? He wants to get everything for free. That guy.
oh shit, no. But I want to talk about him later. Then give everything for free. Shit.
I don't know who you're talking about, boy.
Damn, I forgot his
I
name
think you got
already.
Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders, Tulsi Gabbard, Elizabeth Warren.
Bloomer.
Yang.
Bloomer.
Oh, Bloomberg. I don't know.
Bloomer.
running.
He's
I
serious.
don't know enough about him. I'll vote Yang though, because I want that fucking $1,000 a month. I want that fucking money. So if
ain't gonna-
$1,000 a month. What is that?
Ain't gonna work out.
Yang's doing this thing called a freedom dividend, and like you'll get $1,000. Every citizen in the U.S. gets $1,000 automatically. You just get $1,000. You don't have to do shit.
The
Just
problem is that people that get more than that from disability or other stuff, it doesn't compound that. So if you're living on disability or some sort of retirement and yours is roughly, $1,200, then you're not going to get that $1,000 because you already got $1,200.
I want the $1,000. I need the money.
Shane doesn't care about. They can compile that shit later. No, Shane's like, no, I need that shit in my bank account right now. I don't care.
Well, by the time I get to that age, Aaron, there'll be another fucking president, and they can undo that shit then. Right now, I want the grand. I need the money.
Right now.
Think about it. If you had that $1,000, your tags would say 2020 on there instead of 50.
No, they wouldn't.
How many tickets have you got so far, Aaron?
I didn't hear you.
How many tickets have you gotten so far for that?
3 tickets.
What do you tell them when they pull you over?
The truth.
What's the truth, sir? Your tags are out.
I was working and I was paying on these tickets and programs, but then I quit my job and I haven't made that kind of money since then, so I haven't been able to pay.
Okay. There you go, Shane.
They're like, yeah, okay. You can call about indigency programs and see what they'll do for you. And it's like, yeah, one of them was like, no, you got to pay or you got to go to jail and just wait till you get pulled over. The cop will bring you in. I was like, fuck.
Indigent. When you file for indigency, you gotta say I'm indigent and like be all pissed off.
Gotta shout it. Gotta scream it like that. Yeah, fuck you.
All right. Well, we've hit our hour mark, boys. We're gonna wrap this one up.
All right.
Thanks, Shane.
Style. Pay your bills.
He got out. See, pay your bills. He got out.